Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
60, 20, yellow bro right in my coupe. Let this shit move. It's always red bottoms her feet. What can I do? I'm looking at the body like, ooh, finna go drown in it, ooh, finna go drown in it, ooh. And she ain't get that shit in no way. And she ain't get that shit in no way. And I ain't getting shit in no way. Blue check, red check, mean stat, sunset, get the bag on, get the bag on, get the bag on, get the bag on. I was on the drugs, yeah, when I'm born, drug keep me strong, fuck on your bitch, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed. Spend all my money and it still stack up. Fucking only thought he got my list back up. 40 with the stick, made my hips stand up. She keep asking, she kiss my blonde. 5 different minerals in my cup. Stand in the cut cause I'm feeling numb. Pull up with a chopper and it got a drum. Thought out thinking that where you from. Thought out thinking that where you from. Thought out thinking that where you from. What? 16, 20.
Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back here in the second episode of Nui Politics versus the World. We got a few things to talk about today. I wouldn't say it's the most eventful week ever, especially that I'm sort of a day late on this because I was going to do this yesterday, but I couldn't do it, so I moved it over to today. I had to change a little bit what I was going to talk about, just so things aren't completely irrelevant. So, yeah, as you can see, we were going to talk about a few things. Nick is back. Rittenhouse stuff, Baked Alaska as well, which that was pretty crazy what happened to him. I'm also I might be doing like a voice chat thing later on. I just want to know how many people are down to do that. I have a few people who said they might, so I'll let you guys know about that. If not, we might do regular cons instead or whatever. But to get right into it, I guess the first thing right away is Nick Fuentes is back. This was sort of supposed to be yesterday, like I said. But I guess I'll still let you guys know. I'm sure most people noticed. If you don't know why he was gone the past week, it was because Entropy was having problems with the super chats. Apparently, their payment processor or whoever's doing that stuff for them sent a letter over saying that they'd shut down the service for absolutely everybody on Entropy if they don't get rid of Nick Fuentes. So obviously then they can't do that. People like me wouldn't be able to use Entropy if they didn't listen. So they had to shut it down for him. And they're still working on something to do for him so he could do his super chats because they're still not back yet. Maybe they'll be back around the end of the week. So yet another form of, I guess, censorship to add on the list for Nick. They don't want him making money at all in this internet stuff. It's pretty crazy. If you thought couldn't get worse than that, it's pretty bad. I think it's not the first time he's had problems with the super chat stuff. I think for something else as well, the same thing happened. I think it was PayPal or something. One of those services also basically kicked him off. And we also know about his $500,000 that got pretty much taken away from him by the feds. So yeah, nothing else new with that. On to the next, we have the Baked Alaska getting swatted, which happened yesterday. And at first I wasn't completely sure what happened, but I remember first Wuza went live and he was showing the cops were there. I guess at the outside the Yoba house, and he was showing it on Telegram. So I don't think it was on Yoba TV or anything like that. So not too many people saw that. I didn't see that entire part of it, but I know Wuzo was on earlier and he was explaining what happened, and then he was saying, I wonder what's going on in the Yoba house right now. I checked the Yoba house and there was nothing going on in there. It was empty. So I thought, oh, whatever, they'll be fine, I guess. It was some sort of mix-up or whatever. Someone probably trolling them. And a few minutes later, I go on Twitter and I see like all these clips and stuff of people, like of officers and stuff, busting into the Yoba house. And it was a pretty crazy scene. There's actually some videos of it, so I'm going to show you guys that now so you guys can see for yourselves. Let me just put it on the screen here. It's pretty crazy stuff. Let's see here. Alright, you guys should be able to see it now.
Dude, they told him something messed up.
Let me turn the volume up first.
Dude, they told him something messed up. This is insane.
You're doing just fine. Come on over here. We'll explain everything in a minute. Keep walking towards me. Hands all the way up in the air. There you go. Keep on walking. We'll explain everything in a moment. Okay, I want both of y'all to stop. Turn around.
Keep these people in office much longer, and obviously.
Okay. The one closest to the gentleman, walk backwards. Female, stay there. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards. Until I tell you to stop. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Okay, stop. 3 steps to your right. Bigger steps. Okay, walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back. Keep walking. And
Keep coming,
down.
keep coming, keep coming.
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Keep coming, sir. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay.
All right.
Alright, so that's the footage there. Pretty crazy, as you can see. I think there might be some more out there, but I couldn't really find them on YouTube. I think they might be on his Telegram. And he also put out a message on Telegram explaining what happened. So if you still aren't sure, I actually wasn't sure myself until this morning I read this out. He said, someone swatted me on stream at my house, called 911, and said I killed my girlfriend and that I had a loaded gun pointed at my head. I walked outside my house, had 20 rifles pointed at my head, SWAT team, armored car, etc. They arrested me and my entire house, released us after determining it was a false call. Praise be to God that everyone is safe. I am being politically persecuted right now. Please pray for my safety. So pretty crazy stuff. Like I said, it's actually like he said, thank God that everybody got out safely. Things like that could go bad pretty quickly. Having that many people there, you don't really know what's going on. If someone gets shot or something like that, it's not that crazy for something like that to happen. Obviously, it's not the first time a streamer gets swatted like that. It happens all the time, but either way, just it's good everybody was safe. I do wonder, I don't think we know who did it. It might have just been a random person. And it's just, it's not good to see this stuff happen in the Yoba, you know. He's a patriot. He's done nothing wrong, and he just keeps getting into all this trouble, all his legal trouble, and now this on top of that. I hope he has some more peaceful times coming for him. I guess that's one way to put it. Alright, let me see the chat for a second. Ope Goat says, "Sub waves, it's me, Josh the Wingman." Yo, what's up, bro? If you want to be in the voice chat, I think you said you wanted to. We'll set that up later. Who else? Yo, what's up, Soy Domo? Vito says, "Poor kitty." Yeah, I saw the cat thing. I feel bad for the cat, but I mean, I think there's a different video on that. Hold up, let me go look at that. Speaking of the cat, it says cat escapes after SWAT team breaks into streamer's house. I think this is the same one. It's like a close up. Speaking of the cat.
Hands up!
Keep these people in office much longer, and obviously, I think that the next election isn't going to be as much about the economy. It's super important. People are upset.
Yeah, so poor kitty was scared there. At least, like I said, everything turned out to be fine. Vito says, "Did you see the new IBS video?" I don't think I did. I mean, I'll watch it if you send it. If it's not too long, I'll watch it on here. Let's see. So next story I have for you guys is obviously the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. He had his first interview. He did it like 2 days ago, I think, but it aired yesterday on Tucker Carlson, and I'm sure most of you have already seen probably what I'm going to talk about. And I want to make sure to talk about this because it is something that I had actually mentioned before. But Kyle Rittenhouse came out. He had this interview on Tucker, and people, obviously were excited to hear from him. Everyone's been supporting him for the longest. And the first clip we get of it is him saying, "I support the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm not a racist person. This trial has nothing to do with race." Actually, let me put the clip up to see exactly what he said. Let's see here. It should be on YouTube. It says, alright, here it is. I'll show it to you guys really quickly. It's not too long, so I might as well. Oh, crap. This one. Alright, here we go.
"I'm not a racist person. I support the BLM movement. I support peacefully demonstrating. And I believe there needs to be change. I believe there's a lot of prosecutorial misconduct, not just in my case, but in other cases. It's obvious self-defense. If you look at the case, you look at the facts, no matter what your opinion is or where you stand. This wasn't a political case. It shouldn't have been a political case. It was made a political case."
Alright, so that's the clip there, and basically, Vito, you said it yourself, Kyle cucked. Crap, I keep clicking the wrong slides. Alright, so Kyle basically just straight up cucked, and I know a lot of people are out there saying, he's just an 18-year-old, he was 17 at the time, give him some slack. He's probably really scared for his life and trying to calm things down, and I understand that point, I truly do, and it's not like I deeply care about this kid's political beliefs, because the fact of the matter is that he is some random guy that just got caught up in the wrong situation, and obviously I did think he was innocent from the start. That's not in question at all. I still think the verdict was completely correct, but he's just not like this based red-pilled kid that everyone was trying to make him out to be. And I've said that in one of the streams because I have been covering the Kyle Rittenhouse trial for the past 2 weeks before the verdict or something. I don't know exactly how long I covered it for, but I covered most of the important parts. And one of the things I said, it might have been the last stream or one of the last ones, was, I wonder what he's going to say when he gets out. And I said something along the lines of, because I forgot what someone in the chat said, something happened where I said, we don't know too much about his political views himself, so chances are that he's not completely based like where people make him out to be, because you see him in all his memes and stuff. And I know it's just jokes, but you know, he's sort of been put on the pedestal. And some of it is jokes, but some of it is completely serious. People calling him our guy and stuff like that. And then he comes out and he says that he supports Black Lives Matter. And for some reason, people are still like they don't care about that. I mean, like I said, it's not like I really care about his beliefs, but it's just the things people are doing to him and putting him on the pedestal. You have Gates offering him congressional internships without knowing anything about his political beliefs. You have people seriously emailing his lawyers saying that they want to buy him a new AR-15, and that's actually legit. His lawyer said that, and on top of that, his lawyer called those people morons, the type of people that do that stuff. And what can I say? I sort of agree with him, because they're just doing all this extra stuff that isn't needed. And apparently Kyle just wants to be a regular guy, and they're trying to make him out to be like some new superstar or something like that. And Nick actually said something similar to this on his show, which I was kind of hyped about, because I had said that before. And he also said these other things that I actually thought about before, which I guess great minds think alike. He also said that if he was in Kyle's situation, he probably wouldn't have done the same thing. Not to blame him or anything. I think I've said that before too, but not on a stream or anything, because I do remember some people getting a little mad at me for that. Vito says if he just wanted people to leave him alone by saying he wasn't racist, he shouldn't have gone to Tucker's show. Libs think Tucker is Wignat. Yeah, that too. He went on like basically a political person's show and talked on there. If he wanted to just lay low, he could have not said anything, maybe said a few words on his own and let it go. But he chose to go out there and basically support the people who want him dead, which is the other point I didn't get to yet. People say, oh, he's young, he doesn't understand, maybe he's just trying to salvage any safety, maybe get people to back off a little bit, maybe he doesn't understand, blah blah blah. But yeah, he's not like people are like, oh, he's just a regular guy, he's not a political person. And if anything, that makes it even worse what he did. If you're not political, it's very clear what happened either way, especially in his position. He went to a Black Lives Matter riot where there was people on both sides. He says he was there to help both sides. That's fine, whatever. And then he gets into a confrontation with these people that essentially try to kill him. So the people that try to kill him are on one side. The people that got him arrested are on one side. And the people who wanted to see him get arrested are on one side. And the people who say they want him dead are also on that same exact side. And then on the other side, you have the people who have been supporting him since the day it all happened. And it's not hard to distinguish which side is which. You see what I'm saying? And then he gets out of this. People on Twitter, everywhere, still saying, oh, the verdict was wrong. I hope someone on the street just kills him or something like that. There's serious people out there who are saying this stuff on the left. And these people generally support Black Lives Matter. And then the first thing he says once he's out is he supports the same exact group of people that wanted him dead and also hate him, and both also hate us and want us dead as well. So I really don't see what excuses people. I think people are just trying to still hold on to the base Kyle. Kyle's their guy. They give him these excuses. There's really no excuses at all. And that's not to like rip on the kid, because like I said, he didn't ask to be a famous guy overnight or anything like that. So basically what I'm saying is he's not on our side, really. I mean, he might have a few ideologies that are based, but it's all irrelevant if he supports Black Lives Matter, or at least claims to. So instead of still memeing on him and everything and saying, he's our boy, he's free, blah blah blah, continue to celebrate him for like weeks, just let him fall into irrelevancy. That's it. Just let him be a regular guy like he wants. And there's no other reason to really be talking about him or saying, oh, he should get his own podcast, or oh, he should be a congressional intern. He actually got a freaking offership to be an offer to be a congressional intern, which makes absolutely no sense, because that was even before he was out. So we had even less of an idea of what this kid's thought process was. So he was innocent. He did nothing wrong. That's fine. He got out. The correct verdict, thank God. And that's it. That's all really there is to it. And the thing is, people celebrate this like it's some crazy type of white pill. I mean, it is a white pill, but people are now thinking that somehow the system is fair now because of that. Which it's not, because there's still plenty of people who are still locked up because of the January 6th stuff. Plenty of right-wingers that are probably going to stay there for a very long time, and nothing else has happened to them. So it's the same thing. Obviously, it's a little bit of a white pill, but don't get too distracted don't get too distracted because of it, is what I'm saying. So that's pretty much it for that. I don't know. What do you guys think about all of this? I guess we could talk about what happened in Wisconsin as well, although I really don't have too much to say about that, to be honest. I'm sure most of you guys know the story. The black guy who drove through a Christmas parade. We don't know his reasonings yet. He got arrested. I'm pretty sure he got charged. His bail was only $1,000 or something that small, which that was pretty crazy considering Kyle Rittenhouse's bail was $2 million or something like that. And what else? Where was I? Sorry, I was checking my phone because I got some people that might want to voice chat. So his bail was $1,000. Kyle Rittenhouse is $2 million. And I think the guy, he also made some songs on SoundCloud. I heard a little bit of some of them. He said some weird stuff on there. I don't remember exactly what. But he did say some suspicious things on his SoundCloud apparently that might be used against him. And yeah, like I said, there's no reasoning for it yet. But look, let's be honest here. This happened like what? Not even 2 days after the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict came out. So if I had to make a guess, I'd say it probably has something to do with that. A lot of people were talking about doing violent things to white people, and it's pretty sick just driving through a Christmas parade. It's a Christmas parade where there's kids and like a lot of old people. That's what it was really made for, people to have fun. A freaking Christmas thing. I don't know who would do something like that, but he had to be enraged about something, right? And considering a large amount of people saying they wanted to do some violent stuff, I mean, in Wisconsin, about like what, an hour away from Kenosha. If I had to just make a guess, I'd say it had something to do with that. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for that. I'll see if anybody wants to call in. I know a few people said they did. So I'll hop in the voice chat really quick. James O says dancing grannies and band kids. Yeah, those are like basically the demographic of people there. And they're all mostly white people too, so from what I've seen, not to make assumptions or anything. I think it's pretty sad what happened there. And I'm gonna take a look at what ends up happening with that, because I know a lot of people are just gonna forget and move on. But I wonder how much time this guy's gonna do. Alright, so I have someone who wants to voice chat. So I'll go and let me log into my Discord on here really quickly, and we'll see what he has to say. Alright, I'm telling him to give me a sec to log in, and we'll put him on, see what he has to say. I don't know, it's probably gonna be a religious question or something. Which usually I don't do much religion on here. I do mostly politics. Sometimes I do a little bit of something, but Alright, I told him I'm on voice chat. You guys should be able to hear him once he gets on. Yo. Yo, you here, bro? Can you hear me? He said I'm not gonna talk. Oh, then what's the point of that? It's kind of the point of doing a voice chat is to talk. Alright, so that was kind of weird. He says he's not gonna talk in the voice chat, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go to my own voice chat on my server. Alright, let me get into the Collins voice chat. There we go. So that should be ready. I just pinged everyone. So if anybody wants to come in, they'll come in. So Idomo says, what's your Discord? The link is in the description. So if you want to join that, just join and I'll verify you. Oh, you're there already? Alright, so I'll just verify you. You don't need to do that, but you already did, so. Alright, you're verified. You should be able to see everything now. Alright, so we'll give it a minute in case anybody wants to come in. I'm not sure if anyone will go in, maybe a few people if they see it. Usually when I used to do this way back, it'd get like a lot more for some reason a lot of people were interested in my voice call thing. So I'm trying to build that back up now. Cuz I think it's a pretty cool aspect of it, but if people aren't interested in that, then I just won't do it again. You know, might as well try. Had that one guy he said he wanted to do a voice call, but now he's telling me he doesn't want to talk in the voice chat, so I don't know how that makes any sense. Guy's kind of weird. I'm gonna look up the Christmas parade thing because I want to see if anything else happened with that today, because I didn't see anything about it today. I saw everything that happened yesterday, and I think did it happen? I think it was before yesterday it happened. I don't remember. So it says here, Milwaukee BLM militant says Waukesha, is that how you say it? I don't know how to pronounce this. Waukesha Christmas parade attack maybe start of revolution. Alright, so this is pretty interesting. I hadn't seen this. It says, Soidomo says, I'm too scared to join the voice call. I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know what there's to be scared of. It says a Milwaukee Black Lives Matter activist said the Christmas parade attack in Waukesha, Wisconsin appears to signal the revolution that may have begun. What the? He says, I don't know. Now we'll have to wait and see because they do have somebody in custody. We may have to wait and see what they say about why this happened. Von Maya said on Facebook Live on Monday, but it's possible that the revolution has started in Wisconsin. It started with this Christmas parade. Mays is a well-known activist in Milwaukee. He describes himself as a battle rapper, community activist, songwriter, tattoo artist, militant in his Twitter bio, which is accompanied by various hashtags, including hashtag Black Lives Matter, hashtag Black Love Matters, and hashtag RGB. Alright, I think there's a video of it. Alright, I'll show you guys the video too. He says, it sounds like the revolution has started. Wow, this is crazy. I guess this happened today because I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet. It's good I looked it up. Let me put the video because I haven't seen it myself, so I'll just watch it with you guys.
I don't know. Now, we'll have to wait and see, because they do have somebody in custody. We may have to wait and see what they say about why this happened. But it sounds like possible that the revolution has started in Wisconsin, starting with this Christmas parade. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm missing, but I said I wasn't going to speak on no rumors. Y'all are repeating some of the stuff that, that has come up. And I did tell you that the initial person who reached out to me said that they believe that this has to do with the verdict. And so I made an assumption of which side it would be from, but I don't know. Sounds like somebody, multiple people. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm not going to repeat it or speak.
Wow, that's interesting. He said that someone told him it might be about the verdict. I mean, they assumed. So it seems they're not dumb enough to not realize that either. Most people, I guess, can see that was probably the reason. So I said I wasn't going to speak on no rumors. Y'all are repeating some of the same stuff that has come up, and I can tell you that the initial person who reached out to me said they believe that this has to do with the verdict, and I made an assumption of which side it would be from, but I don't know. He had in the video referring to the not guilty verdict of Kyle Rittenhouse. The video was filmed at the scene of the parade attack. Mays did not immediately respond to Fox News' request for comment on Twitter regarding what he meant by the revolution. Black Lives Matter also did not respond to Fox News' request for comment on Mays' Facebook Live video. Rittenhouse was acquitted on Friday following a high-profile trial regarding the fatal shootings of two men. Alright, blah, blah, we know about that. Raz says, reminder that this guy killed 5 more people than the whole January 6th bullshit. Yeah, reminder about that, too. I think people forget about that these people killed multiple people in, like, 5 minutes, and absolutely nothing happened on January 6th, which I don't know if you were here when I talked about that a little bit. There's still people arrested to this day that are completely innocent and haven't done anything. A lot of people who were there on January 6th that were like people like sort of like how Nick Fuentes was outside and he was talking outside. I think Alex Jones is also there. They didn't go in. People like that who didn't even go in that are arrested. And a lot of people who did go in, but like they didn't do anything violent in there or anything. They don't really deserve to be in there. A lot of boomers, they sort of just got let inside the Capitol and they just went with it. And now they're in solitary confinement for a really long time, getting treated like animals for just walking into a building. There's literally videos of like the police officers leading people in. So I don't know. There's really not much else to say about that hasn't really been said already, but it's just crazy. Let me see what else it says about this. This guy's crazy too about like the whole revolution thing. And this isn't anything like I'm saying it's crazy, but we've known about stuff like this possibly happening for a long time, and whenever we say that stuff like this could happen, we get called crazy, and then it happens. Not the first time. Which this whole thing reminded me of another video I saw on Twitter, so I'm gonna look through and see if I find that this crazy guy. I think UX might have tweeted it, so I'm gonna look at his Twitter. Beppers Groiper says the only person who died on January 6th was Ashley Babbitt. That's true as well. And of course, most people just forgot about that. Even Trump talked about it one time, which was pretty base. She was the only guy that died. They tried to say that like a few cops died or something, which they did, but it had nothing to do with really with January 6th stuff. Like they made up completely fake stories that turned out to be fake. And of course, everybody believes them when they come out, but then when they're confirmed fake, they like corrected themselves. No one really says a word. Oh wait, here's the killer SoundCloud thing. I'll play that too, because I talked about it. So this is one of his SoundCloud stuff.
Commissary for every ghetto in America. I know they wait. This that fuck Donald Trump flow and whoever hated. This for the street. Just like Malcolm, nigga. This for the hood. It's in our blood. Yeah, this for us. Let's get it. I got that AK-47 just like Malcolm, nigga. These devils try to take me down, bet they coming with them. Police is tripping, fuck around and be a shooting victim. I keep it on me, I kill one for sure, I kill the witness. So
wow.
fuck the pig and the judge, that's how I'ma live it.
This is worse than I thought.
For too long, now they gotta give it. And I got homies in them cells trying to fight the system. Minimum wage ain't shit changed, they still slaving niggas. They
alright, so that was that. I got that AK-47 like a Malcolm, and I guess he's referring to Malcolm X, who's on the cover. Anyways, let me still look for this thing I was talking about. Speaking of the revolution, I feel like it's important for you guys to see this video if you haven't, because it's another one of those crazy motherfuckers out there. Sorry to curse. I'm trying to curse less and less on the stream, by the way. I don't know. I just feel like it's unnecessary. You see, who had that video? I swear, I have to find it. It has to be somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. I found it. Alright. Pepper's Group says that song is trash. Yeah, it was pretty bad too. It's not even like it was good. I've heard some of his other ones. I went on the SoundCloud on the app so I can see his songs. I didn't listen to them throughout, so I didn't hear that part. Alright, so here's the other video I want to show you guys, which I got reminded of by the guy who was talking about a revolution or whatever. So let me show you guys. Let's put this here. Look at this guy. Just look at how he's dressed, first of all. And I think you already get the vibe of what he's going to say.
So all I want is justice in this case. Justice for Ahmaud. We want justice for Ahmaud. We want these bastards to feel the pain and suffering that Ahmaud went through. Here we are in the beginning of the pandemic, and I had to see this on live TV, and it broke my heart that a young black man couldn't jog. So what, he walked up on, a construction site. I did that when I was a child. Don't mean I was a thief and criminal. There you go, man. He wasn't allowed a chance to be stopped and, ask questions. But these bastards didn't want no questions. They wanted blood. So we want blood today to McMichaels. I'm not saying all white people are bad, but it's way too many. It's too many for me to feel comfortable. It's too many for me to drive down the street and I have to look over my shoulder and see 911 and wonder if he's trying to pull me over. I'm a law-abiding citizen, but yeah, I'm an enemy because I want to stand up and speak truth to power. I want justice for all people, but right now, black people are chasing something we have never seen. And what they do, they raise up our great leaders. Martin Luther King wouldn't say that and do that. Yeah, he would in this damn time. He had no choice. Amen. He wouldn't have no choice but to stand up today. I'm a lover of Dr. King, but I'm not a lover of turning the other cheek if anyone do me harm. We believe in an eye for an eye. Amen. And I know that upset many and offend others, but we have been the most peaceful people in America to everyone but ourselves. Amen. Latasha Holland went in the store and a Korean woman killed her. And she got a free pass. Wow. They set up shops in the black community, sell us the filth, but they can't go in the white communities and set up those type of businesses. The Arabs and all the others who are bloodsuckers of black people. Right. They want to give us Oprah Winfrey and this one and that one, but that don't constitute justice and equality in America. Amen.
Alright, so it cut off there. I'd like to see what he said after that. I could probably go on the website, freedomnews.tv, but yeah, that's crazy, and I know we laugh at it because he looks crazy, he talks like a weirdo. Soydomo says this guy has a fake Obama accent. Yeah, he kinda, like, I could definitely hear it. So, I guess people laugh at this, but it's actually serious. This guy's being completely serious. he's saying we want blood today. We want blood. And he's saying, I'm not saying that all white people are bad, but there are way too many for me to feel comfortable. He's literally saying there are way too many white people for him to be comfortable, and that he wants blood, and that they believe in an eye for an eye. So it doesn't take that much to realize what he's trying to say here and who he's saying this against. He and all these other crazy people are trying to come after us, and they're going to be coming after us harder than ever, especially after this Kyle Rittenhouse thing. They are furious, and it's like right in front of our eyes, and people, I don't know, I guess they don't take it as seriously as I do. Like, I think this is pretty crazy. Beppers Groiper says, Blonde Groiper check. Yeah, this is Blonde Groiper's video, freedomnews.tv. James O says, stop Asian hate. Yeah, didn't he say something about Asian people in there too? Something about Korean? So, like, it seems like he's not even only against white people, probably against everybody. But the main people that Black Lives Matter is against and trying to put down is white people. So, and that's really what he talked about. He said, we want blood. Imagine a white guy going out in the streets. Imagine Nick Fuentes going out in the street and says he wants blood against black people because there's way too many of them for him to feel comfortable. I know that's such a cliche thing to say, you know, what if it was a white guy saying this? But it's just, it is what it is. That's literally the best example to show how these people could basically do whatever they want and get away with it, say whatever they want, and then we're getting censored for speaking our minds, for saying what our ideas was. I could sit here my entire channel, say not a single racist thing ever in my life, just talk about what I talk about. But because I obviously support Nick Fuentes, and I'm obviously a right winger, and I have ideas that maybe some people aren't, you know, maybe they're a bit controversial. I know for a fact that this channel is going to get banned one day as soon as it gets more popularity, just like the last one, and just like every other somewhat popular content creator, right wing content creator. It goes, they go through the same thing pretty much. Alright, so I'm going to go look up the website of this, see if there's more of it. freedomnews.tv, I want to see what he says after that. Let's see if I can find this, if they uploaded it. Because I really want to see what he says after that. I know we get the point, but, like, why not? Just out of curiosity. It says yesterday. So, let's see. I'm scrolling through this website. It's a little weird. I don't know. Where do they have the videos on here? It says contact us, home. I don't know. I guess you don't have the full thing here, but
I wanted justice in this case.
That's weird. Usually they have the full videos on this website. Whatever, you guys get the point here. Maybe this is older and I don't even know, like a couple days older, not yesterday. Nah, it seems like they don't have it. Whatever, that's a shame. I want to see what that lunatic said next. But it's just really funny to me how these people could say literally whatever they want. Whatever they want. And it happens in real life as well. Like, these people put out what seems to be serious threats. He didn't outright say to go kill white people, but, like, what else does we want blood and then there's too many of them out there for me to feel comfortable mean? What else could that possibly mean? Absolutely nothing. And the same thing happened the day Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty on every charge. There was stuff like this all over Twitter by not even just black people, but white people as well, saying basically the same exact thing because they hate us and they're not scared to say it because they know nothing's gonna happen to them. So what else can I say except, you know, be safe, I guess, especially if you live around these areas that a lot of riots and stuff happen. Luckily, I don't think I've had a big riot where I'm at ever, pretty much. Can you guys see the screen okay? On my screen it's showing a black screen. I don't know. I think you guys are fine, I guess. Let me know in the comments just in case I don't want the screen to be just a blank screen. Canonic Holmes says, have you seen PPP's vids about be Baked Alaska and others? No, I don't think so. I mean, if you want to send it to me, I'll watch it on stream, I guess. If it's not like long, I'm always open to seeing what you guys want to show me. So I'll give you a minute if you want to put a link in there. I guess I'll try to look it up, although I'm not exactly sure where to find that. Speaking of Baked, I know we talked about him being swatted earlier, but I don't know if you guys also saw this other video. Some dude like pulled up on him. Now I don't remember who exactly sent him, but it was pretty funny stuff. He said they're mostly really long. All right, whatever. We could save it for something else, I guess. Just send it anyway. I'm curious. I wonder what happened to that guy who wanted to call in. That was weird. I'm gonna check Discord again, see if he said anything. I think he tagged me somewhere. He was he wasn't even on my server. He was on like some other YouTuber server I was in. It's like a religious thing, and he was telling me he wanted to get on voice chat, but when I got in, he's like, he said, I don't want to talk. So I guess he wanted to talk to me while I was in there, but that's weird because he was on the stream too. I don't know what was up with that. Crap, I actually went out of my Discord now. Let me get back in the voice call. Alright, here I am. So if anybody wants a voice call, that's still open. I'll just leave it on for a while, I guess. They'll turn it off in a little bit, I guess, before the stream ends, because we're almost heading to the hour mark here, which is usually when I end off the streams. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I could talk to you guys about, because I went over pretty much everything. Even the other, he said it's a fat Canadian and he saw the whole Baked Alaska stream. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I definitely didn't see that then. Oh shoot, looks like someone's in the voice call. Yo.
Hey, hello.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, these the vids are, I mean, this one is like 10 hours long. He spends like,
damn.
He watches the entire Baked Alaska stream with Chagged.
Yeah.
And he like basically, anyhow, he watches it with his friend. And he talks the whole time. So it's like, I actually saw most of this the other day. I don't know. He also has videos about Nick and all that.
Wait, what is he on YouTube?
Yeah. He believes that there might, there's a likelihood that Baked Alaska is like a federal informant.
Oh my god, one of these guys? I hate people that say that. That's obviously ridiculous. Is that the guy who sent the other guy the other day to confront Baked Alaska? Is that the same guy? Because I know there's someone that sent some fat guy to go like stream snipe Baked. Is that like the same guy?
I don't really know.
I'll put it on. Hold up. I'll look for that clip. I think it's on here. Because I think he says it in the video, so let me see.
I'll just say this. I've seen his video, and there are some worthy critiques.
Alright, look, it says here, Baked Alaska verbally destroys Revenge of the Cis crew member. Alright, so I don't think it's the same guy, but I'm just gonna...
No, it's not the same guy.
Yeah, but I don't know, something like that happened earlier, and that guy was calling him a Fed too, so I thought maybe there's a connection there. And he also called Nick gay and all that, the same weird stuff these same people say. I don't know. I don't really follow the weirdos too much,
Well, me, I'm always like, pursuing the truth. I don't know. So I mean, yeah, there are some exaggerations, but I think, specifically with the Chagged thing, in this particular example, the guy is like basically being pedo, and then
Yeah.
he's like pointing that out.
Yeah, but Chaggy was actually like a pedophile, right? Like I think he admitted to it, if I remember.
Yeah, that's what happens in this video.
Yeah, yeah, and then Baked isn't friends with him anymore, right? Or is he? I don't
At the
remember.
time, I think the main point is that at the time he was defending him.
Yeah, yeah, I think I have seen people talk about that, but I haven't seen the actual video. That's the thing, the one that you're talking about.
Well, it's here, but there's a long intro.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
There's a long intro, and then after that he starts, and then he stops and starts and stops. And
Yeah, I'll probably watch it some other time then.
I don't know if you can. It's really long.
No, I'll watch it. I don't care. I could watch long things. I'll watch it in a few parts, I guess, or like the main parts.
Anyhow, what I really wanted to ask was, what do you think of raisins? You ever eat raisins?
Yeah, I think raisins aren't bad, I guess. I used to eat them a lot more. Not a lot, but a lot more than now when I was younger, but I haven't eaten them in a long time.
I see. You see, that's a little bit of a running joke. I called, well, it was another thing from another server, but I actually called Ralph the other day and asked him the same thing. And also Dingo on his podcast.
Yeah.
I asked him what he thought about grapefruit juice and raisins.
Yeah, so do you like raisins or?
Yeah.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, I would eat whole, packages and all that.
Yeah, for some reason some people don't like them. I think they're fine.
Yeah, but they had those strange ones at school, right?
Yeah.
It was like small, but it was actually cranberry raisins. They called them craisins.
No, I don't fuck with those. I like real raisins.
Yeah, I would have those, and I would have several packages or whatever, depending. And I don't know, I think I gained weight and all that. I gained some weight because, like, man, they really fat you up. They really turn you into a like a public school system hog over there. So I stopped eating those and other things from the school at the time, and I lost like 15 pounds.
Wow, that's crazy.
That was back then.
Yeah, you're good now though, right?
Oh yeah, no, actually now I'm underweight.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to eat more. I'm trying to eat more now.
All right, that's good. At least you're not fat though,
Oh no, I'm like 165 pounds right now.
All right, that's good. So, like, anything else you want to talk about, or is that pretty much it?
Well, I only listened to like 1 minute of what you were talking about prior.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about the regular stuff, the Kyle Rittenhouse things. And, Baked Alaska got swatted and all that.
Oh yeah, that's what I said when I called into Ethan Ralph's show. I said, Rittenhouse it going.
What was that?
I said, Rittenhouse it going.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I get it. I was like, what?
He didn't really notice, though.
Yeah.
I was using my laptop mic, and when I called in, it was like, boo.
That's funny.
And then my voice was blown out. It was actually pretty funny.
Yeah. I could imagine. Anyways, thanks for calling in, I guess. I don't know if that's all you got to say.
Yeah, mostly for now. Yeah, basically.
All right, thanks for calling, bro. I guess I'll see you around.
Bye.
All right, see you, bro. All right, so that was the first call in since the last show, pretty much. So, congrats on being the first call in for New Wave Politics versus the World, I guess. And I'm sure we'll probably get more later on, but I'm just gonna end the call-ins thing for now, and because I guess that's a good way to end this off, because we have been here for about an hour, and we've covered mostly everything I wanted to cover. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this. I know it's very short notice. It was supposed to be at 2 o'clock, but I got a little bit distracted with a sports game I was watching. I was watching Manchester United. I don't know how many people here like soccer. I know a few people that watch me also watch that. So, and then I also had some other stuff to do for some work stuff for school. So I had to delay a little bit, but we still had a decent amount of people here. So I'm pretty happy about that. Obviously, like the stream if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And check my description. I have all my other social medias, all that good stuff. Obviously, I want you guys to go check out my website because I spent money on that. And that's where my merch is going to be eventually. So go check that out. Join my Discord. That's where I'm still mostly active on. Or follow my Twitter. Either one if you want updates with the channel and stuff like that. As always. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video.
It's a lot of things that I can't stand. I can't do the same thing every day. I know I'm not okay. I change it up. And I'm telling no one else. 'Cause they know that I was stupid.